Alright, so today we're going to go through taking a docx file, converting it to a PDF, and then adding it to Profit as a waiver to be signed for an event. So I just uploaded the docx to Google Drive, opened it using Google Sheets or Google Docs, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove this highlighting because once it's uploaded it kind of just ends up adding some confusion when people are filling out the document. So I'm going to go through each of these highlighted areas and remove that aspect of it. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead, file, download as a PDF document because Profit only accepts PDF documents. So then we're going to pull up Profit, we're going to log in. We're going to go to My Events, and we're going to pull up the freaking gauntlet. Alright, starts 12:4. We're going to go to Options. We're going to add an event group just because it's a CrossFit event. Then we're going to go down to Custom Fields. And we're going to add a field, and it's going to be of type document. We're going to select our document. This is the document we just created, and we're going to add a new input. So we're going to say text, we're going to click on the field, we can drag it around, and this is going to be just the full name. Alright, once you're done with this input, you can go ahead and close it. We're going to go to the next page, and we have initials. Go ahead and click on the screen, line it up, and label is not required because if there's no label, it'll just use the actual type, which will be initials. So signature, new input. Go ahead and add that in there. If we want to make it a little bit wider, we can click in width and you can see it kind of update real time. New input, we're going to do a date. Alright, and then we have a printed name, so text, make it a little bit wider. And then we have another date here. And it looks a little large for that area, so we're going to adjust the size a little bit. Shrink it down. Realign. And that looks pretty good, maybe a little bit smaller. We'll leave it like that. Alright, then we're going to lock that in, go to the next page. We got an address here. Oh, and actually, for this text, we're going to just say full name again. And this date, we're going to say date of birth. Alright, so this next input is going to be text. We're going to add it up here, adjust that width down, and this is going to be address. Next input, also text. This will be the city. Adjust the width down and the size as well, just so we can fit the whole city in here potentially. Alright, so next will be state. Also gonna decrease this size a little bit and the width as well. date. All right, then we have zip, which will be a number. And then finally, phone number. Make this one a little wider. All right, then we have emergency contact. Increase the size a little bit, make it a little bit bigger. Decrease the width a little bit. And we have our cell phone number here. Finally, we have a signature. Then we have another date. Let's decrease the size of this just a little bit. Let's see, we're going to align this. And that should be all that we need. Let's see, we're going to just raise that up just a tad. All right, so this is all the data. We can go back through the pages, just make sure everything's still there. And it looks good. So we're going to go ahead and click done. All right, would you like to require a photo? We're going to say yes. This is going to be the primary waiver. It's going to be required before the event starts. We're going to say no, we're not going to be updating this. We're not going to be charging for this, and we want every single person, not just one per team. We want every person on the team to be signing this. And once we're done, we click done. And boom, we got our primary waiver up there. And it is live. All right, click done, update competition, and we should be good to go. All right, and that's uploading a document.